What's up people, Tireedits is back again with another video on our channel, and today we are back with another episode of How to Bmx. We are learning the next trick, and the next trick is going to be the 360 on a flyout, on a box jump, everywhere you want. So a full rotation with your bike and your body in the air, and that's what we learn today. Let's go. First up, as always, we start in a flat bottom. This is a little bit bouncy. One thing, as always, the one rule is where your head turns, your body and your bike will follow. It's the same with this trick, where you're going to look, that's where you're going to spin. Another rule I got is when you're left foot forward, you spin to the right, and when you're right foot forward, you spin to the left. Some people like it to be right foot forward and spin to the left, to the right, like same, but it can bring you some troubles in the future when you learn like 360 bar spins or something. When you do it like this, left foot forward, spin to the right, do the bar spin to the right, you do it in the same direction. But if left foot forward and spin in the kind of wrong, we call it goofy footed direction, you do it in the opposite direction. You spin it to yourself, and it's a little bit harder to get the rotation, but do it how you like it. I prefer to do it, like I said, left foot forward, right spin, right foot forward, left spin. When we leave the bike there and spin, without looking in the flat, like jumping and spinning, you ain't going to spin that far. So if I look to the camera and spin, I even looked, I can't even stay at the camera because I'm retarded. You saw that I can do a full rotation when I'm not looking where I want to go, and if I look where I want to go, it's way easier. So always watch out where you want to go, because your body will follow and your bike will follow, and you can build up some force against in the other direction of your spin to get more power for the spin. Okay, so two things: we're going to build up some momentum in the other direction, and then watch over the shoulder with our head into the direction where we want to spin. It's going to look like a little bit like this. We're going to go on the ramp a little bit to the side, build up momentum, and then watch over the shoulder, straight to the side we want to spin. And then we can work on it, watch down to the hub, then we go nosedive. Just don't look up, because then you go to your back, your body will follow your head, and then you're going to fall to your back. So that's the pretty much basic work you have to do. Of course, you have to jump a flyout or jump a jump, or can also try it in flat, but with a jump it's a little bit easier, or with a flyout. And it's the same as always: get a little bit of speed, jump out, and then do it step by step, what we're gonna do now. So in this skate bike, we have the box jump, what we can use as a flyout and as a box jump. We're going to use this as always for our flyout, for our trick, because we always film these episodes in here. I just want to tell you, when you do a 360, on the ramp, don't try to start the spin on the ramp, because you're going to clip your back wheel, and that will bring you out of the direction and you will fall down. So build up the momentum on the ramp, a little bit to the other direction, and then spin out of the ramp and pull your bike a little bit up while looking over the shoulder, okay? So we're going to go up, build the momentum, jump like always, front tire, back tire, straight in the air, and then look over our shoulder and do the 360. Of course, you're not going to do a full 360 at the first try. You're probably going to do a 90, then a 180, then to 70, and go on, but that's pretty much it. I think that's enough talking. Let's get to riding. I'm gonna show you some steps of the 360, give you some tips, and then you can try it out. For the first try, we're going to have a decent amount of speed, not too fast, but not too slow, because going slow at a 360 is going to be pretty hard. So find your right speed, do some jumps, get warmed up, and then try the 360. And now all I'm going to do is, I'm just going to stay straight with my body, only look a little bit to the side, to show you that your body and your bike will follow your head, okay? Straight jump, just looking to the side, and you will see what happened. See? I just looked a little bit to the side and almost did a 180. Watching where you go, turning your head is the most important thing about this trick. And now we only need to build up a little bit momentum, like turn our body, turn our shoulders into the way we want to go, and then we're going to do the 360. Step by step, try to get more momentum, more speed, and then you can do the full rotation. So now I'm going to do the same thing, go with the same speed, watch a little bit over my shoulder and try to spin my body a little bit, and then we will see how much further I'm going to spin. See, it's hard for me to show. When you first learn the trick, you have to do so much of everything. It's super hard and super exhausting, and it's super hard to do a spin. And when you do it for a long time, you just do like that and you spin because you have it in your muscle memory. You saw I just looked a little bit and turned my shoulders a little bit with my body, and I landed to 70, almost did a full 360. That was almost a full spin. Let's do one more, same speed or maybe a little bit more speed. Get the momentum at the ramp, push it out, look where we go, and then we're going to have a full 360. As easy as that. So this one was a good example for not looking 100% perfect over your shoulder, because now I was concentrating so much on showing you how to get momentum, spin your body and everything. And when I looked over the shoulder, I was a little bit backwards with my head, like not 100% straight. I was like this a little bit, and you saw at the end, I came a little bit back heavy. So I think that's a good thing for understanding what to do and what happens when you're not looking straight. And now I'm going to look straight, and it's going to be a perfect 360. That's the 360. Jumping out, getting momentum on the ramp, watching a little bit down or straight over your shoulder, spin, see your landing. As soon as you see your landing and spot your landing, get your arms out to get prepared for the landing, and right away. When you can do this, when you can do a fly out 360, you can keep on pushing, keep on getting faster, keep on getting safer. And as soon as you're safe enough, you can try to 360 the whole box, get higher, get faster at riding into the ramp. And the only thing you have to do when going over a ramp, over your shoulder, down to your hub, or like to your hub screw, like here. Because when you look like this, over your shoulder, down there, you're going to spin a little bit nosedive, and then you're going to land like this, perfect into the landing. When you do it fly out, you want to watch straight over your shoulder, because then you're going to land straight, okay? And also, don't spin as hard as on the fly out, because you want to get the rotation around in a small air. So now you have more air, more air time, so you have to chill a little bit with the rotation of your 360. So that's it for the 360 over the box. I'm going to show you one now. Keep it low, keep it chill, go step by step, don't rush anything, you have time. Yeah, the feeling for the rotation is going to come by time. That's it, that's the 360 over the box. That's the 360 step by step from the fly out to sending it over a box. Step by step, easy, safe, yeah. Also out of banks, out of quarters, out of a pyramid, in flat ground, in the fakie, everywhere, it's always the same thing. You just pop a jump, pop a bunny hop, pop anything, a ramp, get your bike in the air, and then build up momentum on the ramp, jump, watch over your shoulder, land. The only thing is when you do it over like a bank to bank or something else, you don't have much time as over a box or on a flyout, so you have to spin faster. But with learning the 360 on flyout and then on different ramps, you're gonna get a feeling for the rotation, and then you can do it pretty much everywhere. So I think we're going to film a few different 360s in here, and then you're ready for learning your first 360. That's it. There were some different 360 variations for you to slowly watch it and understand it more, because when I try to explain the trick to you, I think it's harder than watching me do the trick, and then you can watch it over and over again and try to redo that, because I did the same when I started riding bikes. I had nobody to show me tricks, so I always got on YouTube, watched some videos of guys doing 360s, filmed them, watched it in slow-mo, and then I tried to understand what he does, and maybe that works for you too. If you enjoyed this episode of How to BMX, if you learned how to do a 360, then it would be awesome to leave a like, a comment if you learned the trick, or if you have any questions. And yeah, follow for more How to BMX parts. And I think I see you in the next video on the next Friday or Monday when it's time to ride some bikes again. See you in the next one. Peace.